Well, hi again, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and this is game number 152, the 2007 Cleveland Indians Stratomatic Mostly Advanced Replay. The Indians come into the game with a 73-78 record. They have a one-game lead on the Minnesota Twins, and the Tigers come into the game with a 71-81 record, now only 2.5 back. Today's pitching matchup is for the Tigers is Nate Robertson, and for the Indians it's CC Sabathia. CC on the replay, 14-7, 215 innings pitched, 74 earned runs allowed, 31 walks, 190 strikeouts, and a 3.10 ERA. On the real season, he was 17-7 with 227 innings pitched, 81 earned runs, 35 walks, 198 strikeouts, and a 3.21 ERA. And I'll do this before the game for hyper-fast scoring. I'll just give you the standings for the league. We'll start with the senior circuit. The Mets have a 7.5 game lead on the Braves. Their magic number is 5. The Cubs have already clinched the division. If you've seen the last video, go for it. I think that's when they clinched, so I will not be playing their games in hyper-fast scoring. The Dodgers have a 8-game lead over the Rockies, who have now come hot as of late. Their magic number is 4. Now, to the American League, where it's a little bit tighter, the Yankees are 6.5, or 5.5, sorry. 5.5 behind the Boston Red Sox, but they have the wild card lead by a small margin, 1 game over the Toronto Blue Jays. And I'll get to the National League wild card at the end. I mentioned the Indians. The A's now have a 6.5 game lead over the Mariners. A's are at 82-71. Mariners are at 74-76. The National League wild card is wild and woolly. We have the Braves and the Reds tied at 79-72, and the Rockies 1 game back at 78-73. All right, let's get to the game on the table here. The Tigers lineup leading off and playing center field, future Indian Ryan Rayburn. Playing second, Placido Polanco. Batting third, the designated hitter, Gary Sheffield. The cleanup hitter is the right fielder, Maglio Ordonez. Batting fifth and playing first base, Carlos Guillen. Batting sixth and playing left field, Marcus Thames. Batting seventh and playing third base, Mike Hessman. Batting eighth and catching, Mike Rabello. And batting ninth and playing shortstop, Ramon Santiago. For the Indians in defensively from left to right, it's Jason Michaels in left, Grady Sizemore in center, and Franklin Gutierrez in right. On the infield, it's Casey Blake at third, Johnny Peralta at short, Asdrubal Cabrera at second, and Ryan Garco at first. Victor Martinez behind the plate catching CC Sabathia. All right. And here is the pitch to Ryan Rayburn. And against the lefty, ground ball to second as Asdrubal Cabrera retires Rayburn. And we're off. 1 down. Here's Placido Polanco. For 7 against a righty, swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down. Here's Gary Sheffield. And against the lefty, that's a ground ball to third. And Casey Blake retires Sheffield. That's a 1-2-3 inning. And we go to the bottom of the first. The Tigers nothing, the Indians coming to bat. And the Indians batting order, Sizemore, Cabrera, and your designated hitter, Travis Hafner. Then Martinez, Garco, and Peralta. Blake, Gutierrez, and Michaels. All right, Grady Sizemore leading off, 272 average, 16 homers, 68 RBIs. on the real season was hitting .272, but 23 homers and 74 RBIs. And a 4.9 against the lefty. That's a fly ball to right. And that retires Sizemore. Asdrubal Cabrera on the replay, .250 average, 3 home runs, 7 RBIs. On the real season, .288, 3 homers, 17 RBIs. And 3.9 and swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Travis Hafner. Travis, .238 average, 30 homers, 89 RBIs. On the real season, .254 average, 23 homers, and 95 RBIs. And a 112 against the lefty. Base hit to center field. So the Indians get a 2-out base runner. They will not hold Hafner on. Here's Victor Martinez. Victor on the replay, .309 average, 33 homers, 109 RBIs. On the real season, .304 average, 24 homers, 106 RBIs. And a 5.8 second base X. Second baseman Polanco, a 2 and a 3 should be okay. Oh, nice diving stop. Gets up and throws out Martinez, and that will retire the side. So the Indians strand a runner on a hit. And we go to the second. No score. So this is the final game of a 3-game series. Coming up next for the Indians is the Oakland A's, and that was the series that they actually clinched the division in real life. And I will give you a story when that clinching day comes. All right, here's Manglio Ordonez. 4.9 against a righty, base hit to center field. So first hit of the game for the Tigers. They will not hold on Manglio. Let's see here. D-Stealer would be 1-9. Nah. All right, here's Carlos Guillen. And against switch hitter batting right-handed, swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. Second strikeout for Sabathia. There's Marcus Thames. 5.10 against a righty, fly ball to shallow center. And Sizemore puts it away, 2 down. And here's Mike Hessman. 5.4, catcher X. 6 going to be in range for the catcher Martinez. It will. Wild pitch means that Ordonez goes to second. But a couple pitches later, that ball is popped up in front of the home plate, and Martinez will retire Hessman, and that will retire the side. So the Tigers leave 1 on a hit. And we go to the bottom of the second. No score. Garco, Peralta, and Blake do up for the Indians here in the bottom of the second. This was an afternoon day game, which in 2007 was just becoming sort of a thing for getaway day, in my opinion. They'd done it sparingly back before that, but now it's almost commonplace where Wednesdays and Thursdays you have your getaway day games. All right, Ryan Garco up the bat, .269 average, 20 homers and 60 RBIs on the replay. On the real season, .295 average, 19 homers, 58 RBIs. And a 6.8, and that's solidly hit into the gap. And racing to second is Garco. He will be stopped there. And that's a leadoff double for Garco. Pull up his real quick. Ryan Garco double, number 22 on the season. He almost has as many hit by pitch as he does doubles. He literally has 19 hit by pitch and 22 doubles. All right, here's Johnny Peralta. Johnny on the season, on the replay, 246 average, 22 homers, 71 RBIs. On the real season, 269 average, 20 homers, 71 RBIs. Three, two. Line drive to the third baseman. Hessman throws to second to get Garco. L5-4 double play. Righty, that would have hit him, but against the lefty, that's a max line out. 2 down. Base is empty for Casey Blake. 256 average, 18 homers, 69 RBIs on the replay. On the real season, 266 average, 17 homers, 72 RBIs. And a 1-5 against the lefty swing and a miss, straight 3. So both pitchers with 2 strikeouts after 2. And we are scoreless after 2. Going to the top of the third, Rebello, Santiago, and Rayburn. Don't really know much about Mike Rebello, but know that he was mainly the backup catcher for the Tigers in 2007. All right, here's the pitch to Rebello. 6-5 to the shortstop. That's not 10's not going to be in range for Peralta. 7-11. There's your 9. That's a good play by Peralta. 1 away. There's Ramon Santiago. I've went over his current exploits in previous videos. 6-8, switch hitter, batting right-handed. That's a base hit. And they will hold Santiago on. Meaning he'd be a 1-10 to try to steal. Rayburn kind of is not great from the left-hand side. You know what? They're going to try to get Santiago to second. Actually, wait a minute. No, they're not. They're holding him on, so he'd be a C hit and run. I think we'll straight up steal. 1-10. That's a 16. He is meat. So 2 down. Here's Rayburn. Now watch, he gets a double. Nope, triple, of course. 1-4 triple chance. 5 would have been a double, and that would have scored a run. But instead, runner on third with 2 down. There's Placido Polanco. 6-5, shortstop 3 and a 5 should be okay. Nice diving stop by Peralta, gets up, throws out Polanco, and that retires the side. The Tigers strand 1 on 2 hits, as most will be deciding whether trying the surprise steal didn't really surprise anybody. And we go to the bottom of the third. Gutierrez, Michaels, and Sizemore. It's almost like the old adages should be at-bat after a home run's usually a walk or a hit, or the batter that's up when a caught stealing happens or a double play will automatically get a hit. Gutierrez on the replay, 267, 20 homers, 49 RBIs. On the real season, 271 average, 13 homers, 35 RBIs. Here's Gutierrez. Later play for the Seattle Mariners, among other teams. 4-10 against a righty is a fly ball to shallow center. And there is Ryan Rayburn giving Curtis Granderson a day off, 1 away. Jason Michaels now up. 238 average, 7 homers, 33 RBIs. On the real season, 273 average, 7 homers, 36 RBIs. 6-6 swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout for Robertson. 2 down, and here's Grady Sizemore. Flew out his first time up. 1-8. And against the lefty, that's a base hit to... And we're the Indians. Yeah, they'll send Sizemore to try to get into scoring position. Robello does not reduce his arm any. So Sizemore as an A stealer would be 1-13 being held on. Here's the pitch by Robertson. Off goes Sizemore. That's a 6, and he steals it. And for Sizemore, that is stolen base number 39. And here's Asdrubal Cabrera. One 5 against the lefty, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Cabrera is down for the second time on strikes. The Indians strand a runner on a hit. After 3 complete, it is the Tigers nothing and the Indians nothing. Well, pitcher's duel here starting. All right, Sabathia will face Sheffield, Ordonez, and Guillen. And against a righty, that's fly ball over Sizemore's head. And then his second with a leadoff double is Gary Sheffield. There's Maglio Ordonez. Maglio singled his first time up. 4-8 against a righty. 19 is in the tracks of Casey Blake. 1 away. Here's Carlos Guillen. Pitcher X, that's out of range for Sabathia on an 11. An E6 means that he will need a 5-12. And a 4, and Sabathia bobbles it, and everybody is safe. So first and third for Thames. Infield will be brought in with 1 out. One 6, of course. Ground ball to short. They'll get the ground ball. A runner on third holds, but going to second is Guillen. Thames is thrown out. So second and third, but there are 2 outs, so the infield goes back to normal. And here's Mike Hessman. Six, 4, and a 4 will not be in range for Peralta. That will get through, and the Tigers take a 1-0 lead. As Hessman, Guillen moves to third. And here's Mike Robello. And a 4-7, either side, swing and a miss, strike 3. But the Tigers do take the lead. One to nothing. Hafner, Martinez, and Garco do up. As the Indians have not scored many runs in the last 12 innings plus. Here's Hafner, singled his first time up. And a 1-8 And that's a fly ball to center field, caught by Rayburn. One away. That needed a 1-5 to get that to drop, and it didn't. All right, here's Victor Martinez. And a 4-6 switch hitter batting right-handed is another fly ball to center. 2 away. Garco doubled his first time up. And it's a ground ball to short, and that will retire the side. So 1-2-3 inning for the Indians here in the 4th. Go to the 5th. 1-0 Tigers. Santiago due up. And here's the pitch from Sabathia to Santiago. And switch hitter batting right-handed is a fly ball to left. And Michaels will retire Santiago. Here's Ryan Rayburn. A left field chance for Michaels. That will be okay on the 17. Yep. So he heads towards the warning track. Wow. Good play by Michaels. 2 down. And here's Placido Polanco. And, good. Staying north of the 5 through 9, he gets Polanco to pop up the short. And he's 0 for 3 on the day. A 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers here in the 5th. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. And Peralta, Blake, and Gutierrez. (6-3) to the pitcher. Robertson is an E16. That's 7-12. And there's a 5, so both pitchers have made an error. And Peralta reaches. See if this starts a rally for the Indians. Casey Blake struck out his first time up. Draws a walk. So first and second with nobody out. And they are expecting a bunt from Gutierrez. Oh, well, they'll let him swing away. (3-8) swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, here is Michaels. 0 for 1 to strikeout. 3-4 popped him up. Second baseman. And Polanco retires him. 2 down, up to Grady Sizemore to get a runner in. And that's a fly ball to center. And once again, the Indians threaten but do not score. And they strand 2. Going to the top of the 6th. Tigers 1. Indians nothing. And Sheffield, Ordonez, and Guillen due up. This pitch Sheffield. Doubled and scored his last time up. 3-7. Draws a walk. Leadoff walk for Sheffield. They will definitely hold him on. Well, hold him on. He won't be going here with Ordonez up. And that's a base hit. And Going to third is Sheffield. And the Indians will bring the infield in this time with nobody out. As Ordonez is 2 for 3 as well. Actually, it's 2 for 3. Sheffield is 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's Guillen, reached on an error that was pivotal. 2-7. And because the infield was drawn in, that's a base hit for Guillen. Scoring from third is Sheffield, and the third goes Ordonez. 2-0 Tigers. Of course, they're going to be that type of day. The infield will remain in. There's Thames. 4-8. And that's a base hit. Scoring from third is Ordonez. Going to second is Guillen. 3-0 Tigers. Let's see here. Cliff Lee. Yeah, Cliff Lee is loosening in the pen. And here's Mike Hessman. Hessman is 1 for 2 with a single RBI. Nobody out first and second. 2-10. And that's a fly ball to center. And Sizemore will track it down. 1 away. There's Mike Robello, 0 for 2. 3-6. Ground ball to short. And that's Peralta to Cabrera to Garco. Inning-ending double play, but the Tigers add 2 and lead 3-0 after 5.5. And this is Robertson's point of weakness. And he'll face Cabrera, Hafner, and Martinez with a 3-0 lead. And Sabathia will stay out for the 7th. They need him to eat up some innings. So, as my bullpen has almost been, I think I only have maybe 1 or 2 people that are underused for the time they were. 2-7 for Cabrera. Of course, falls right into the hole. Fly ball to left. All those hits in column 2, and he found the fly ball. Travis Hafner due up. 1 for 2 with a single. 3-3. That's a ground ball to short. 2 down. And here's Victor Martinez. 0 for 2 himself. And that's down the third base line. And into second with a double is Martinez. And here's Ryan Garco. .612, first base X 16 will most likely be good for Guillen. And it is. He gets it, throws it to Robertson covering, and that will retire the side. We go to the 7th. Indians trail 3-0. Robertson will definitely be coming out for the 7th innings. This is Sabathia's point of weakness inning. Depending on where he is in the batting order, we'll have Rafael Perez potentially loosening up. Gotta look to see what his usage was. Okay, so he's been sort of every other day. So Rafael Perez is taking over for Cliff Lee, loosening in the pen. All right, here is Ramon Santiago, 1 for 2, and a caught stealing. Second base X. And as Drupal Cabrera will range towards second, throw to first, and make the play to retire Santiago 1 away. And here's Ryan Rayburn. 1 for 3 with a triple. And a 4-5 against a righty. Ground ball to third. And that will retire Rayburn. Here's Polanco. 4-8 against a righty. That's a 3, so that will drop in for a hit. Polanco's first hit of the day. They will hold him on. Here's Gary Sheffield. He is 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. 2 down. Here's Sheffield. 6-7, second base X. That's a 3. Cabrera being a 2. Dives and makes the stop and throws to first to retire Sheffield. And we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Stretch time here at the old ball game. All right, Rafael Perez is loosening in the pen. Yeah, I think he'll be coming in. So here's Robertson. He's faced 23 batters through 6 innings. Held the Indians scoreless. So here's Johnny Peralta. Reached on an error and lined out. 2-8 swing. I miss. Strike 3. 1 away. Here's Casey Blake. Walk and a strikeout. 4-3 against a righty. And that ball's driven to deep left field. Back goes Thames, and that ball is out of here. 1-17 home run chance. And that makes it a 3-1 game. Joel Zumaya loose. Hold on. We have Zumaya and Fernando Rodney loosening in the pen. All right, Franklin Gutierrez. The Indians trailing 3-1. 5-7. That's a 1. That'll get past the third baseman, and it's going to be time for Fernando Rodney here in the 7th inning. As Robertson goes 6 1/3, is responsible for the runner on first base. And here is Jason Michaels to face Rodney. And, oof. I'll let him hit. 2-8, swing and a miss, strike 3. So here's Grady Sizemore. For 5, shortstop X. Santiago at 2 6 will be good enough to retire Sizemore, and that retires the side. The Indians do get a run on the Blake homer, but still trail 3-1. And they have righty, switchy, righty. So they will not go to Perez, as he's good, but not, he does have some holes in that. And no, they'll bring him in anyways. Yes, he's much better against lefties than against righties, but we'll give him a shot here. All right, so let me get you Rafael Perez's stats on the season. 0-1 record, 55 innings pitched, 22 earned runs allowed, 11 walks, 59 strikeouts, and a 3.60 ERA. On the real season at this point, he had 57 in the third innings pitched. I didn't look up his record, sorry. 9 earned runs, 14 walks, 59 strikeouts, and a 1.41 ERA. Hoping Perez can get through the 8th. Here's Nate Robertson. 3-7 against the lefty. Okay, so that worked out. Ground ball, or that's a ground ball to short. And that will retire Ordonez. 1 away. And here's Carlos Guillen. 1-9 against the lefty. Fly ball to center. And that's put away by Sizemore. There's Marcus Thames, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And Joel Zumaya is loosening, and he will be coming in the 8th inning. 6, 8. And there's a swing and a miss, straight 3. So scoreless 8th inning from Rafael Perez. Going to the bottom of the 8th. Here comes Zumaya. As Rodney pitched 2/3 of an inning. Here's Zumaya to bridge the gap to possibly Todd Jones in the 9th. Here's Cabrera, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. 5-9 so against the lefty, either side, swing and a miss, strike 3, and Cabrera has the hat trick. Here's Travis Hafner. And Joe Borowski is loosening in the pen. He will come in even though it's not a safe situation. 3-6. And against a righty, ground ball to second. Retired is Hafner by Polanco, 2 down. Here's Victor Martinez, doubled his last time up. And against the lefty, that's a fly ball to center. 1-2-3 inning for the Indians here in the 8th. And the 9th comes, and here comes Joe Borowski. On the replay, 6 wins, 3 losses, 47 innings pitched, 35 earned runs, 5 walks, 36 strikeouts, 22 saves, and 34 opportunities, and a 6.70 ERA. On the real season, Borowski, 4 wins, 5 losses, 59 2/3 innings pitched, 34 earned runs, 16 walks, 53 strikeouts, 41 saves, and 47 opportunities, but still a very high 5.13 ERA. Let's see here. I'm going to pinch hit for Hessman here. No, he's actually okay. All right, so Hessman will hit. 5-7. Of course, that's over the center fielder's head, and into second with a double is Hessman. Here's Mike Rebello. For 7, switch hitter betting left-handed, swing and a miss, strike 3. Here's Ramon Santiago. Todd Jones loosening in the pen. 4-5. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Here's Ryan Rayburn. 1 for 4 with a triple. And that's a 7, and that will be his second triple of the game. And the score is Hessman. And still a safe situation, but it's 4-1 now with Rayburn on third for, here's Placido Polanco. 2 down here in the top of the 9th. 2-8, fly ball to right. That retires Polanco, but a big, say, semi-insurance run here for the Tigers in the 9th. They lead 4-1, and here's Todd Jones. He'll face Garco, Peralta, and Blake. There's a pitch to Garco. 3-8, swing and a miss, strike 3. Here's Johnny Peralta. 5-7, fly ball to center. Rayburn. 2 down. Last chance is Casey Blake, whose homer is the only run in the game for the Indians. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's your ball game. So I don't want to give the result of the 3 games, but you've watched, you will know. And the Indians fall 4-1. We'll be right back with a line score. Okay, 4 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Tigers. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error for the Indians. The Indians fall to 73 and 79, and the Tigers improve to 72 and 81. Don't look now, but the Tigers are trying to make a late push for the division. Okay, and for the rest of Hyperfast scoring, as we said, the Atlanta Braves are tied with the Cincinnati Reds for the wild card. They are hosting the Florida Marlins 6-6-2, and they will keep at least 6-6-2 and under. They'll keep a share of the wild card lead at minimum. And in that order, red, blue, and green, 3-2-5, that will take care of that. The Chicago Cubs, who have already clinched a spot in the playoffs, 5-4-1 or less, and the Braves will have the lead in the wild card. And they will, 3-2-1, contact. Okay, the Colorado Rockies, who are 1 game behind the Braves. 4-4-1 or less to keep pace. 5-1-4, no, so that will reduce the magic number. Get this up to date here. It was 4, now it's down to 2, so looks, and then the Rockies and Dodgers do play each other, so let's see, yeah. So tomorrow, when I play the next game, the Dodgers could clinch the NL West. Okay, Minnesota is hosting the Rangers. Maybe a 6-1-4 or less. They'd be tied with in the division again. And they will, 4-3-5. So we have a tie atop the American League Central. The Yankees are 1 game ahead in the wild card. They host the Baltimore Orioles, 4-1-6 or less. Ooh, 3-2-5, and they will get the victory. Boston and the Blue Jays hosting 6-3, 2 or less. 3-2-6. So get the standings here for the so 92 and 61 and 87 and 65. I'll do a little quick math here. So 4.5 game lead for the Red Sox still in the division. And finally, the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Mets need a 3-5-6 or higher. And they will. 5-5-1. So just go over to the Mets. 87 and 64. Braves were victorious. Yep. 80. So the Mets magic number is down to 4. So another team close to clinching here in the 2007 simulation season. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good night, everybody.